Thank you for tuning in to Game Changer 00100. I am the Game Changer, and I just wanted to thank everybody for liking, listening, and subscribing. Even though I am not the best YouTuber out there, thank you for commenting anyway. All right, so my not finishing school, my wife's school. I was on Obsidian's panel today, and a woman on there brought up that um, that she went to a wifey school, and she is now certified wifey. she is now certified wifey material. Okay, I had to do a video on this because I really gotta nip this in the bud. This has the potential to spread and be the next new wave of bullshit that black women desperately need. All right, so what do I mean by waves of bullshit? Well, so far there have been two major bullshit waves. The first one is church. So basically, church developed a reputation. A man could say, "Yes, I got a church girl. I can trust a church girl. She's a church girl. She'll never do anything. She'll never divorce me. That's against her church values. She's a church girl. She'll never cheat on me. She'll never deceive me. She'll love me forever because she's a church girl. And you can trust a church girl. All my babies are mine because she is a church girl. How do I know my wife's not cheating on me? Because she is a church girl. You gotta trust a church girl. She's not one of those harlots that are not in the church. She's a church girl." So they've been riding that way for generations, and then people started to realize that, or men at least, started to realize that, hey, church girls can be hoes too. Let me check the cat facts. Let me see if she's not one of these women who was a tramp and then decided to go to church afterwards. Being a church girl does not mean anything now. It's lost all of its value because guess what? Tramps go to church too. Whores go to church too. Harlots go to church too. Ratchets go to church too. So, yeah. Hyenas go to church too, and daggles go to church too. So the church was, kind of like a bastion that a woman could kind of wash away her inner ratchet or her outward ratchet. Like if she had years of ratchet reputation, she could say, "Oh yes, I had a past, but and then I found Jesus." Because it was Jesus that told me that sucking all this dick was wrong. Yeah, it's funny that he don't really tell you that until 5 days before you hit the wall. Anyway, wave two. Wave two is the college. I'm an educated woman now. I got that education. I got my education. I got my education. I got my education. So yeah, it was this college wave. Like we're the most educated woman. So basically, I'm assuming this was probably before I came about, but there was a time where ratchet women did not go to university. They just didn't. They went to a gathering, a coven of ratchet bitches and daggles and hyenas, and college just wasn't their thing. Like college was only where the respectable women would go. Where Martin Luther King's wife went. That's where you get the good women. Then college, you gotta be a college woman. Get yourself a college woman, son. That way you know that she won't, do anything ratchet. If you get a ratchet bitch and she and your baby comes out Chinese, that's because she wasn't a college woman. You got to get yourself a college woman, son. And maybe, this is a big maybe, kind of like it's daddy's maybe. Maybe there was a time where college women were decent, that there was a certain set of values that a woman received before, during, and maintained after university. Very possible. But then time passes and you realize that the ratchets, the daggles, the scraggles, the hoes, the strippers, all of the dredges of black women also go to university. Oh shit. So basically now a black woman cannot hide behind the I got my master's, I got my education. They can't really hide behind that anymore. So, what's a hyena to do? Tell me, what's a daggle to do at this point? No matter what, men are going to be more discerning. They're going to look at her past. They're gonna actually judge her behavior, not the behavior that she presents to people, but her actual behavior. But they don't like that. They don't want you to take them at face value. They want to present something, different than what they are. They want to present a church girl while being ratchet. They want to present a educated woman while being ratchet. But now there's nothing to present because we're not looking at the presentation, we're looking at the person now. But here comes the third wave. And the third wave is wifey school. I went to wifey school. I went to finishing school. I went to charm school. I went to a place to where, even though I was a ratchet human being, prior to going to this place, this certificate that I received by email and printed on my printer means that I am no longer that bitch. Yes, there's all kind of, world star hip hop shit on me, out there. There's all kinds of, kind of like dick receipts and shit, or children, But even though there's a lot of evidence that I am not a decent woman, I want you to ignore that and look at this certificate. Look at this certificate, because I did not know how to be a decent woman until I went to this school. And it's not my fault. I didn't know. I grew up in a black community and nobody told me how to be a decent woman. It's like, well, like my mom was ratchet and my aunts was ratchet and my grandma was ratchet and my nieces were ratchet, and I was just surrounded by ratchetness. And even though though I might not have had a father, I had uncles and brothers and shit like that who just genuinely hated ratchet bitches, but I didn't listen to them because they're men, and men are stupid. At least I thought that before I went to wifey school, but now I know to pretend to respect them. All right. So, God, where do I even though I'm already like almost done with this video. Where do I even go with that thinking? Because there's so much to unpack. There's so much fucking female fuckery there. So we've already established that this is a way to kind of, trick the eye, or kind of move the eye away from the reputation. Like, ignore the man behind the curtain. Look at this shit. Look at this. Like, oh no, and it's also give simps an opportunity to say, oh no, I know she appears ratchet and she has a history of ratchet behavior, but take a look at the certificate. I certify my wives before I risk my entire half life savings on them. Anyway, the thing is, the major thing about the ratchet school, or not the ratchet school, the wifey school, it's a school full of ratchets. Their mothers did not tell them to go around sucking dicks because dicks are plentiful. They didn't. You chose to do that shit all your own. And just like you chose to do that, you could have chosen to be a decent woman. See, in every ratchet bitch, there's a decent woman. A woman who knows how to treat a man. All a woman has to do is treat a non-jawline nigga like she would a jawline nigga. That's it. You graduated. Game Changers 00100. You graduated my academy. treat a non-ratchet woman, or excuse me, treat a non-jawline nigga like you would a jawline nigga. One more time. Treat a non-jawline nigga like you would a jawline nigga. So basically, if you have, Mason the bricklayer, good brother, high earning brother, well, I don't know if bricklayers. Let's just say you have a skilled tradesman, a plumber, or anything, just a brother, a hardworking brother, treat him like you would Denzel Washington, Boris Kojo, and then there you go. These bitches aren't really ratchet with guys that they have an overwhelming attraction to. They're just not. So they know how to not be ratchet. Use your fucking internet voice. Use your white girl voice. Use whatever the fuck. You know how not to be ratchet. You're not ratchet 24/7, bitch. Bitches don't go to work ratchet. You know how not to be ratchet. You don't need a school to tell you that shit. You went to regular school. You went to regular school and you do your fucking interview routine every day you go to your fucking affirmative action job. Don't tell me you don't know how to not to be ratchet. That's bullshit. Stop spreading the bullshit. So anyway, this part is to the fellas. So my part to the ladies was this. Look, if you're having trouble, if you're having trouble because guys think you're ratchet, then treat a non-jawline nigga like you would a jawline nigga. And that's it. The fucking charm school is in you. The wifey material is in you. You just reserve it for fucking jawline niggas because you feel that if you use it on non-jawline niggas, I don't know, like it'll run out or some shit like that. No, it won't. That's my advice for the ladies. For the men, don't fall for this bullshit. It is a fucking piece of paper, if that. There's no unless she went to charm school like at 13 or some shit like that, then it's no. Do it at 13, not 31. That is at that point it's complete bullshit, First of all, it's too late. It's like somebody, it's like somebody in their 30s learning fucking how to read. And then it's like, okay, that's good. One day you'll be a doctor, I guess. But it'll be a long time from now, and I don't want to wait that fucking long. All right, shit. By the time, if you go to charm school at 30, by the time you're actually charming, because you have to apply it in your life, if you just have this incontrollable urge to be ratchet that you have been ratchet for the last 30 fucking years, you think that you just go to a 6-week program and wash 30 years of ratchet out your system? Nope. Fellas, do not believe this bullshit. This is the new church. This is the new college. This is the new wave of bullshit. This is Game Changer 00100. I'm out. Peace.